Love, love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me do. And welcome to the TrainAnything Show. This is John.
And I'm Dylan.
And we are passionate about all things endurance, here to inspire belief and action, one podcast at a time.
That's right.
That's right.
And we gave you a show.
That's right. We did it again. I don't know. Is it getting better?
The Beatles. The Beatles.
Yeah, if you didn't know, that's a Beatles song.
Yeah.
I probably would have guessed.
That's a great song.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Did we make it better?
I don't know.
I did.
We
no.
can work on our vocals.
Yeah, probably.
And the harmonica.
Yeah.
And
How do you know if you're tone deaf?
ask
Is there
somebody
a way?
close to you.
Yes.
Hey, how do I sound?
Tone deaf.
Yeah.
But is it you can't hear the tones, or you can't produce the tones when you're tone deaf?
Oh, and
or is it
deaf?
both? You
Well,
can't
you probably
hear
hit
it.
the wrong notes. What does
Wrong
that mean?
notes.
That's what I assume.
I don't know. But
Or you're flat.
probably that.
Yeah, or you're sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Anyway.
We're going to keep working on it. Well, I am. You sound great, but I'm going to keep working
thanks.
on it.
Well, today's sponsor might help your throat.
It probably would, because there's something in there.
Fizzy water.
Fizzy water. Wow. Fizzy water. What's your favorite fizzy water?
I've been digging the lemon or the limoncello.
Limoncello.
And then
Pretty good. I think it's better than lemon, because to me, lemon tastes like household cleaner. Do you get that? Do you get household cleaner vibes? And you're like, is this the Pledge, or is this? Do you ever eat Pledge?
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
Okay.
What is the cello? You don't know?
You don't have one? It's a musical instrument that you play. It's not quite as big as a bass. It's a little bit smaller.
No, limoncello or cello? Cello.
Limoncello.
Limoncello.
Oh, yeah, not CH. It's Italian. I think they just round it out.
Because
limoncello, have you had limoncello? The liqueur?
No, it's a thing. Oh, it's a thing.
It's a liqueur. It's an Italian liqueur.
Is it smooth?
Smooth and lemony. So
That's
it's like lemony and smooth. Hence,
yeah,
limoncello.
That's why I like the limoncello with the smooth.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm drinking something, you know?
Right. A little more
I drink
substantial.
lemon. I'm like, what is this?
Right.
Lemon fragrance.
House cleaner.
House cleaner.
Gross.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh,
What's yours?
I like cherry bubbly.
Sure.
Yeah, because it feels like Dr. Pepper, but it isn't. Yep. But I'll. Some of them do get funky. I was about to say I'll drink any of them, but some of them I might take a sip and put it back.
People are particular about their fizzy drinks.
Very particular. The size of the bubble, how much
like,
carbonation.
Limoncello and cherry.
Yeah,
they're like, who are these?
They're
guys?
turning this off.
I know you berry people.
Yeah,
you weirdos.
That is not real.
I'm calling you out.
Just so you know.
Berry and
like the mixed ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm calling them out. They're judging us. I'm gonna judge you.
They are. We'll throw it right back at them. And just so you know, I think there was a rumor that the bubbly stuff is not as hydrating or something like that.
Oh, give me the beta. Really?
False. It's water, y'all. It's water
is that your opinion?
Water with bubbles.
Is that
that is the studies that have been done demonstrate fizzy water and regular water are equally hydrating.
Interesting. What's the catch? You know? It's just carbonation,
right? Yeah, it's carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
Just
we breathe that.
Yeah. And burp it.
Thank you, Fizzy Water.
Yep.
For keeping
Appreciate the
us
sponsor.
alcoholics off the. No, I'm just kidding. Off the beer. No, I'm just kidding. No, good fizzy water or something with some fizz. If you don't drink, it's like just hits right.
It could hit because it feels extra, and that's what you want. So great sponsor. Thanks for keeping the show going.
It should have been coffee because we both have a cup of coffee.
Yeah, that's right. We're not drinking.
And it's
fizzy water.
4:30 p.m. on a Monday.
Yikes.
Yeah, we're gonna sleep good tonight.
Yeah, we are.
Well, all right. Well,
TrainAnythings.
Oh, we didn't do our TrainAnythings. What do you got? Do you got anything on?
I got one.
On your.
I got one. So Last week I was on vacation, which is pretty exciting. And while I was out there, I got to wake surf on a lake, and I'd only done it once before, like 3 years ago, same place, on a different board. But I thought, so I got to do it 2 days in a row, which was really helpful to like implement in somewhat real time, like changes to improve. So I'm not a waterboard person. I didn't grow up skiing or wakeboarding or any of that. So it was pretty new. And so that was exciting. You're trying something new. And then to be able to like try to improve it was just a great experience, because I think when we do swim, bike, run, I've been doing that stuff, some of us, for a really long time. And even though the skills and some of the things we're trying to train or adapt are new, it's still swimming, biking, and running. So just to have that rep of something totally different, totally outside of triathlon that I had to try to get better at, it just flexed some other muscles that I don't usually flex. And I actually did get better over the course of the couple of days. I was actually stoked. I got up on the board. So it's not a wakeboard. It's a 6 foot. The one that I was on was a 6 foot surfboard, and there's no straps. So you get up wakeboard style, like with your feet, and you have to, like, the boat goes and you just have to like stand up.
Oh yeah.
And I did from the get go. I was able to stand up and actually ride the thing.
Oh, cool.
I was worried about that. I just told myself I could do it. And then I did.
And you did it?
It was pretty cool.
Nice work. And you're not strapped in?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're free, and then you got to like move your feet around on the board, which is nerve-wracking. Yeah. But my brain, so there's so many nuggets in it. Like, my brain improved my performance overnight. Like the first day, my ankles were super tight. And the way wake surfing works, you need your weight forward. And that involves your ankles flexing this way, which mine did not want to do. They were so tense and locked, but you need to like release them. And on the first day, my brain wouldn't let me. And on the second day, it was like, all right, we're going to relax a little bit. Nice. So I thought that was cool. Also, that's a good one. The guy's boat, we were on a couple boats the different days, but Jared, shout out Jared, he was giving me tips. I mean, all the guys were, but he was like more just focused. And sometimes they would you hear them on the boat and they're like, oh no, like, I'm not going to give any notes right now because he's figuring it out. Like he just needs to keep doing what he's doing and not have something interjected. So I think that's a good lesson as coaches, as we're trying to get somebody to figure something out. It isn't always give a note. Sometimes it is just let them keep trying, because their brain, like, that is good productive time. So I thought, even in just a super low key environment of, someone trying to help you learn something, it's important to know when someone just needs to spend more time noodling. So another nugget.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yes.
Cool. Good
so
nuggets.
I'm not going pro in it or anything, but I did feel pretty accomplished.
You're expanding your mind,
learning something
and your
new.
Skill set.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yes.
That's fun.
That was mine.
Yeah. All right. Mine. Let's see. I forgot to write mine down, but I just thought of it
on the fly.
But so my brother Tyler was in town from Minnesota. He came to visit our new little baby girl, and one of the days we had planned is to go up to Big Sky and do some downhill mountain biking. And I mean, I mountain bike. I've mountain biked before. I used to BMX race, so I'm like, I'm comfortable.
Proficient on a bike on any surface.
Yeah, but I've never been downhilling, like on a big downhill bike, or ever on a resort. No.
Really?
Never.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it was the first time. And Tyler's a good rider as well. He won nationals as an expert BMX racer back in the day. So he's good on a bike.
Yeah.
And we were just ripping.
Still got it.
We were ripping.
And you found it, or I don't know. It was.
Yeah, it's just in the trails.
You just don't have to pedal up.
No. Yeah.
Right?
Take a chairlift up, and you just find it's just berms, berms and jumps.
Backflip.
And it was just fun.
Anybody? You throw a backflip out? You think about it?
Of course. Yeah. We were backflipping. Doing some double backflips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McTwist. Is that a thing? Can you do that on a bike?
No, dude. But I will say our goal is to not crash.
Uh-huh.
Mission accomplished.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody's got to go back to work on Monday.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. So,
Nice.
yeah, it was good. It was just fun. Just good fun. I think it's important to have fun, do something a little different. And shoot, we even went skateboarding too.
Gosh.
What the heck? When my brother and I are together, we just
revert back to 12-year-olds.
We do.
Or
I know we are
12
bad
and 15
for it.
or something.
I was telling my wife, I'm like, you keep an eye on us. If we start doing stupid stuff, you tell us to stop.
Interject.
She didn't have to interject, but
oh, good
anyway,
on you guys.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. Did you capture your bike ride on Strava? Did it go towards your weekly mileage?
I did. I just captured the downhills.
Count it.
Yeah.
Just
like
checking.
45 minutes of downhill, you know?
Nice.
My hands, dude.
Did you wear gloves?
Oh yeah, but the gripping handlebars going downhill, you mountain bikers know it's awful.
You have to hold.
Oh my gosh, yeah, your hands just hurt because you're like gripping these bars and yeah, just a different kind of strength, endurance.
Mm-hmm.
That could be my TrainAnything.
Grip strength on a bike.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was good.
Good.
It's good.
Well, hey, if you're out there, tell us what you're training. Could be endurance related, could be not, as we're demonstrating, because you can train anything.
That's right. That's right. So, okay. Well, let's move on to some racing, huh?
Yeah.
So, let's see. Hit it up. What do we got?
Well, I think just in recent, this past weekend, we had some folks racing.
Mm-hmm.
We had our guy Garrett doing USAT Nationals in Milwaukee.
Yep.
And got it done there. They did actually cancel the sprint and the para waves on Sunday due to the flooding.
No way.
Yeah, mass flooding. My brother had 8 inches of rain. He's outside Milwaukee.
Was it raining on his race day?
No, it was just hot and windy, and the storm was coming in. But Sunday was the sprint and para, so they canceled it.
Did it rain after he finished?
I think it was just that night.
Oh,
like Saturday night, because his race was Saturday.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whole weekend of events. So glad he got it in.
Yeah.
Our guy Jason crushed the Oli in Coeur d'Alene.
Olympic PR.
Yeah.
He wanted it.
Oli PR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll interject on the Youngquist.
Did so well.
DNF.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all right. I think it was his first DNF. I think he made it 61 miles.
61 miles.
Yeah. And we haven't yet to really catch up on it yet. But
yep. That was at the...
that's the...
Leadville? No.
Leadville
Yep.
100 mountain bike. Yeah.
Woof.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's all right. You know what? You win some, you lose some.
That's right. You got to keep showing up.
And you always learn.
That's right. Yeah. Well, we'll look forward to hearing about that. Any other?
Yeah. And then we, John and I, we sponsored a kids race in Bozeman on Saturday. And that was good fun. So if you're on Instagram, you can go look at our reel. Yeah. She had a bunch of kids running around, and we got to talk to all of them, and it was so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Everyone had a blast.
Getting after it.
Yeah.
And the different demeanors of the different kids. Some of them are super serious. Some of them are like skipping. And then you always loved when they're around the pond and they seem far away and they're walking and like, they got more in them. And then you holler and they hear people and
they take off
they're
again.
Just ripping again.
So good.
Just finding
the starts were the best.
They just
took off.
It was a wave start. Just one and hammering it. So fun.
Love kids.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, so that was another good event.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Should we get into some pod meat this week?
Let's get into it.
This is a good one. It's been a minute since we've completed this series.
It has, since we started it up. Yeah, so we are continuing our 4-ish. I think it'll probably be 4, but we're in the third part of our series that's covering our mental strategies for training and performance. So that framework, as we introduced on a couple of the other pods, includes belief at the base, purpose, the next tier up, discipline, which we'll be talking about today, and then ultimately that performance. And part of the framework and what we're talking about are the idea behind it. And you can see the image, I think, somewhere online, but that there's a lot that goes on before you get to that performance. And the performance in the framework is above ground. It's what everybody sees. It's what's obvious. You know, race days are things that we all are working towards and are putting stuff out there on display, if you will. But there's so much work and underpinnings that go into that. And so we're still at that point in talking today. It's the things before the performance, the things that make it. So starting with that belief at the base, then purpose and why, and then today we're going to talk about discipline. Yeah. So
it's going to be a fun topic.
Yeah, I'm stoked about it.
Yeah.
Stoked about it.
So, John, why don't you define discipline for us? Like, what is it? What does it mean?
What does discipline mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for I think my take on it, it's being consistently showing up and doing something that moves you towards a goal. That's probably about as succinctly as I could personally put it.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's my riff on it.
Yeah. And I think something we wanted to do is just like talk about what some of like the world leaders are saying about discipline too.
Yeah.
Right?
What are some other folks? Because if you look in the dictionary, it's like not great. I don't love the dictionary definitions.
Yeah.
But
it's fun to hear it from other motivating people
who have experience in the practice.
That's right.
Of discipline.
Yep. So, yeah, this one's from Jocko. Discipline is keeping promises to yourself.
Yep. Yeah. Small promises to yourself over and over again, forever and ever. I think that's like fuels yourself in your daily activity in a way.
Yeah. And it becomes personal. Because it's a promise to yourself.
Right. Yeah.
You aren't making that promise to anyone else. Yeah. I like that one. What's another one, John?
I'm gonna let you do this one. Do we have a special guest on the pod? Who's here?
My name's Mike Tyson. So thanks for coming on the podcast today, John.
It's our pod. We thank you for being here, Mike.
Oh no, the pleasure is all mine. So, I just went 10 rounds with some guy. Knocked his head off. Okay, so what do you need, John?
Yeah, Mike. How do you define discipline?
Discipline. Oh, discipline. You ain't nothing without discipline, John.
Oh, yeah?
Discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
All right. I like that, Mike.
Dylan's back.
All right. Yeah, so...
Thanks, Mike. That was great.
Yeah, what did Mike say? For the listeners who didn't catch it.
Is that all right?
Yeah, I think...
I didn't practice that at all.
He was like... That was probably like Mike Tyson on...
Shrooms.
Yeah, something.
It wasn't far off his normal.
No, it was definitely Mike.
Yeah. But Mike Tyson, dude. Boxer, greatest of all time, heavyweight champ.
Yep.
Yeah, he said this on Joe Rogan's podcast. You ain't nothing without discipline. Doing what you hate. It's doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
Right.
That's kind of
fun.
It's like
the embrace of it.
Yeah, because it's hard. Discipline's hard. Whatever. Yeah. Yes. If something's meaningful to you.
Yeah.
And you want to improve your life, it's usually going to be hard.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy for you, and you have to find ways.
Yep.
Of finding the joy and the love in it.
Yeah. Even if I think that's the fun part of it. Like, do it like you love it. It's just the state of mind you've got to be in to make it productive. I think that's some of what we'll talk about is if you're doing it, like there's a difference, and tell me if I'm getting ahead, but between dreading something and doing it, or like doing something maybe you don't have, you're not fiery about or excited about, but somewhere knowing that it's making you better, right? So like if you don't somewhere know it's making you better, then the effects of doing that activity are going to be hampered. Like there will be less. So that's where like dreading versus like, yeah, I'm not super motivated to go do this right now, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it like I love it, to let my brain know this is positive and this is going to make me even a little bit better towards something else.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
That's good.
That.
And I feel like people who are starting businesses or anything, really, anything, but we'll talk in business, there's aspects to
Business. Did you catch that?
business.
Talking business.
You just
Get
gotta,
into
you just gotta let me.
Mike.
Just gotta let me talk, John. Okay.
Sorry. I'm working with your flow.
But yeah, in business, you don't love all the aspects of it, but you have to figure out a way to love it, because if you do that thing that you don't like, eventually it will become easier, or you'll find a way, you'll be able to hire it out, or I don't know.
Good.
There's different things, different avenues to get there, but in the beginning, you got to do it like you love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you hate it.
Yes. Yeah.
And we feel that at different times.
We do.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's why, so talking about the differences between discipline and motivation, like they're not the same thing. You don't need motivation to be disciplined in something.
Nope. Motivation's different.
Right?
Motivation is so fleeting.
Comes and goes.
Yep. You could watch a video, get pumped, get on your bike, but 30 minutes into your 2-hour ride, you might want to quit.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's discipline to say, no, I'm going to stay out here for 90 more minutes.
Right.
To finish what I started, what I wrote down to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's discipline.
Yeah.
Motivation will help at times of tired.
Yeah.
We all need it. We all
yeah.
need it. But
You can't go without. But discipline is
it's a learned skill that takes time and consistent little action.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. So, do you have anything else to say?
No, not on that.
All right. What are some common misconceptions about discipline?
Yeah, I think, there's a notion, there could be a notion that it's something you're born with or not. Yeah.
Yep. Right.
Like,
that person can do that because they were born.
Yeah. They have discipline as like a trait or something like that.
Right.
Is it a personality trait that you're born with or not? What do you think about that?
Yeah. Well, it's like what separates pros from amateurs too. So right, I was thinking about this. So you got Dylan and John, and we both grew up somehow, some way. I said I want to be a professional athlete. John didn't say that, and that's fine. He had other areas that he was interested in. And then we both kept on the path, and John is an athlete, and he's disciplined. He learned discipline through sport. I learned discipline through sport. But it's like, what differentiates? So the question is if John had more discipline and he said at my age, I want to be a pro in 10 years, could John have been the pro, and could I have done something else? Or was it predestined in me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I think.
But I guess we're getting a little away from discipline.
Yeah. I mean, goals are important. Like, what's your goal?
I guess we're talking about talent now.
Maybe. But how hungry are you? I think plays into that a lot, right? Where they say, I mean, talent isn't everything. You have to want it. You can be, right? You have super talented athletes who walk away from sport because they don't want it. People who are burnt out when they're young and they just aren't interested. And so you'll see stories of two siblings. One of them was more gifted. They're both fairly gifted, but one of them was more gifted, and the one who was more gifted was like, this is life. I don't want this life. And they go pick something else, and they apply discipline to that. And it's not that they failed. I know we're talking a lot about sport here because it's kind of our thing.
That's our podcast.
Yeah. But, so that's where discipline tied to that goal, right? With that purpose, like we talk about belief, purpose, discipline, having that full stack is how you become a professional athlete. And I do the things that I want to do. But in sport, I think it's about setting that goal, and you can't get to your level or any pro level without an insane amount of discipline, to get there in that thing, and sacrificing the other things. Right?
Maybe that's the big thing.
Yeah.
It's the sacrifices that people aren't willing to make.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cause at the end of the day, I mean, let's talk about an Ironman. You got a pro and an amateur. Mm-hmm. It still takes a lot of discipline, and I don't know if it's any different.
Yeah.
There might be levels for sure.
Right.
Like obsession and, more balance.
Yeah.
Who knows? But it still takes a lot of discipline to finish an Ironman.
Yes.
So
yeah, I would say, yeah. I mean, in some ways, so much is relative, but talking about how much time you have to dedicate and all of that, I think like a completer at an Ironman, careful. Yeah. You could have people at different ends of that spectrum who are equally disciplined in what they're executing, because they have a plan. Like if someone's goal is to go 12 hours, they can be disciplined, just as disciplined as someone whose goal is 8 hours on a different plan. They're just doing different activity, but they are equally disciplined in their approach.
Yeah, and in their life.
Yeah, and sacrificing whatever it is, to get to that goal.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe another misconception is discipline means being rigid. So
yeah,
I find I will burn out if I'm too rigid.
Sure, don't have flex in the system. Could be game over.
Yeah, if you get too obsessed and say I'm gonna be this way, it can lead to burnout, I think.
Yeah,
and that doesn't mean discipline. It just means, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Just be super rigid in your ways, but.
Yeah. Well, I think, on that, you have to have boundaries, right? You have to prioritize. You have to sacrifice. You have to do all those things, which I think is where it becomes like the rigidity could be overtaking, because you do have to draw lines, right? Like you have to decide, I'm not going to do this, or I'm going to prioritize my training, whatever it is. But if you don't have flex, what happens when something doesn't go right? What happens when life happens?
Right.
You're going to fall to pieces. I think that's the risk if it becomes too rigid around how you're structured and the practices that you have.
Yep.
But I think the part of that is misconception is that no, you can be fluid in how you navigate using your priorities, and
it's a good way to put it.
Not
be fluid. Yeah, be fluid. Yeah, because there's racers out there who will have a routine every race, and if it goes wrong, everything is wrong.
Yes.
Put it very simply.
Fall to pieces.
Yeah. And then they're in their head, and now the race is ruined.
Yeah.
Because they don't
as
have
far
that
as they're concerned.
flex. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, I like that. Just being fluid, but having standards.
Yeah, you still have to have those priorities. It doesn't. It's not all la-di-da, free spirit. Like you still need to maintain some level of structure and just priorities as you navigate.
Yeah. Do you think there's any other misconceptions out there about discipline?
If it's hard, it's not for me.
Yeah. If it's hard, it's not for me. Yeah. Well, gosh. if it's hard, if somebody said that, if it's hard, it's not for me. Well, what kind of life are you living? Are you a plastic bag blowing in the wind?
We do hard things.
Yeah, it's important. Hard work wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's true. I think you just have to learn you have to learn how to love hard work. And maybe it's just something you never learned growing up. And that can be developed by starting a job that might be really hard for you, a manual labor job.
Yeah.
That's hard work.
Yep.
Just taking little baby steps.
Yeah.
Could be anything. Run down the driveway. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think that would be I agree. It's a misconception, because you have to start somewhere, and you're going to hit friction when you do. And I think it'll be more about going into it with a growth mindset and applying that to the situation. And just because it's not easy, like if you're really pushing yourself, it shouldn't be. And when it comes to discipline, being disciplined at something, there are going to be times where it comes easy. There's going to be times where it comes hard, but neither like the ease or the struggle does not dictate whether or not it's for you. Like, that's a different question. And that comes back to, do you believe you can do it? Do you have purpose behind it? Right. And then if you do, right, you have those two foundational steps, then you can step into discipline. And even when it's hard, know that if you've answered those first two things, or have gone through that process of thinking about those things, you're not asking this question if it's for you or not. Right. And you're continuously checking your belief. You're continuously checking your purpose as you're going through something hard and being disciplined about something, right? It sort of cycles, but as long as you come back to your foundational belief and it's still there, and then your purpose on top of that is still there, then you keep going.
Yeah. If it's hard, it's not for me.
It's no way to go through life.
Yeah, I'm like really thinking about, who is this person? Did you not do school? Do you not like play an instrument? I don't know.
Yeah, it would be.
I know. Sad.
But some of it's human nature in some ways, right? Find the easy path. Like, that's human nature.
Yeah. I think there's different levels of hard too, for sure. Like, being an athlete, I can train the house down. I love training, but then, like, I don't know, doing chores around the house is pretty hard because, like, I'm smoked.
Tired.
All my mental goes to performing and training.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I've seen you wash dishes at 9:00 at night. You seem to do all right.
I know. I do. I know.
Mine are still in the sink.
I know. Our house is always clean.
But you're telling me it's hard to do.
It's hard. It's hard to do. Yeah, I guess I still do it, but
right.
Still
do it.
You still do it, I guess.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Great example.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I don't know. Do you have any more takes on discipline, like from, I don't know, your end? Or
no?
I was just maybe thinking, like, as a kid, like I grew up playing team sport, and you learn how to operate as a team. You learn the rules. Okay, now it's my turn to perform for the team when you're up to bat.
Sure.
Or if you're pitching, okay, I got to throw strikes.
Yep.
And I don't know. I think I'm trying to, like, think of why, because when people ask me, man, you train so much, like, how do you do that? It's like, well, it's actually pretty easy for me. And it really is. Like, I wouldn't do anything else. But some days I'm really tired and I don't. But I built up so many years of just having systems of, like, no, this is just what I do. I'm just tired and I'm going to go do it.
Yeah.
But I think it just started as a kid. Team sports definitely helps create that thing in you, that discipline.
There's a schedule. You're going to practice, you know, or you're,
Yeah. And then some of you guys know, when I quit football, baseball, basketball, I kind of turned to drinking, and like I was bored. I didn't really have that passion and that focus and that drive anymore. So I lost discipline. Mm-hmm. I started doing loser things as a 15-year-old. Mm-hmm. And then I found triathlon, and it gave me purpose. I had a belief, because people said, you can't finish a triathlon. So I created a belief that, yes, I'm going to finish.
You watch me.
And then I had a purpose to race fast. Like, okay, I'm going to try to do it fast. Not only am I going to finish, but I'm going to try to win this thing. Mm-hmm. And then discipline. Okay, I understand. I got these feelings in my heart. Now I got to go put the work in so that I can execute it for our next week's performance. But so anyway, I just think, it's a long journey, but I think the longer you stick with it, the easier it is. You just kind of turn up and do it.
Yeah, because it's what you do.
It's just what you do. But
yes,
that's my only thing on discipline.
Yeah, it's great. Great.
Yep. But so I don't know. I mean, we can touch so why do we need it? Why do people need discipline in their life?
Because otherwise they end up losers doing loser things.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's funny, but it's
true.
So true.
So true.
Yep. A bored boy or girl is going to do weird things.
Yeah. Not productive things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not productive things.
Yeah. I think it's so you need life will pass you by, right? Like you will live a life that other people allow you to live in a way. If you just roll with it and are taking the easy way the whole time. And I think at some point it'll catch up with you in terms of fulfillment. Let alone if you'd be lucky, you'd be just genetically lucky if you were healthy at all. But even, if you don't choose something to believe in and to work towards, provide discipline towards, what are you doing?
Yeah. Right.
It's like choosing the harder path, but what do you do? I mean, I think in the same way, so make this an economics discussion, but the same way like the welfare system, nanny state, that kind of stuff, when people are given handouts, easy path, right? People do not respond to that. This is getting back to the human nature of easy, finding the easy path is we will, unless there's something they're saying the easy path is not an option, right? So, and that's important. Like sometimes sometimes you need a nudge. It's part of why your parents are so important or can be so important, or coaches as you're growing up to show you that you have to work for an outcome. You have to put in the work versus getting stuff handed to you. It catches up.
Yeah, it does. It does. And it's, I just think about my friends and where I was at when I wasn't disciplined, and I didn't want to do anything else but that, So it's just interesting.
Yeah.
It's like, what grabs us? Is it, do you just come to this place as a human where you're like, I don't like me. I'm not, you just know you're better. And you're like, I'm not living up to what I think I could be or what I was before I started this habit. And I don't think any parent or coach in the moment of that, when they start going down that path could change them, direct them. But I will say, I think when people do hear when you say something like out of love, right? Like, hey, I'm here to help you. You're going down this wrong path, or you're going down this path that's going to lead to nothing
let me
good.
Shine a light on this, or
you planted a seed for that person, or even in you, if you're struggling with discipline, you can think to those people who you trust when they planted that seed, it might come out a month or 2 months or 3 years later.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you're like, okay, now is the time to get my life back together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's just hard to get out the further, right? It's like things add up. So the longer you are disciplined with something, whether good or bad, it is really hard to get out of it. And I mean, you've lived that, right? With your FedEx, like all your injuries, it's hard to really find that momentum again and that discipline again. Yeah. Like we talk about the boulder, right? Getting the fitness boulder moving. Yeah. That's the hardest part. But once it's moving and rolling, all you have to do is flick it to keep it rolling. Right. So. Yeah. I don't know. It's real. Yeah. It's definitely real. And I think everyone has that moment or moments when they decide, you call it, maybe it's rock bottom, maybe it's in between bottom, but you look yourself up and down and you say, hey, like, that's not it. Like, that is not who I want to be. That's not who I can be. Mm-hmm. And you have to have that moment. I feel like I've had several of those moments over the course of my life. Oh, me too. As things flow in and out, and you just have to, people can encourage or say things, right? Like you said, and that will hopefully plant seeds and not cause stubborn people to like dig in deeper. But regardless, it's going to be up to that person to have that moment and start to turn things around. But like, it's an individual, like, you decide, or it won't last. If you're doing something for somebody else, as it relates to discipline, self-improvement, sport, if it's for someone else, it will fizzle at some point. So it's got to come from within, and like, that's where it starts. Yep. Yeah, and lean on the people who are cheerleading you on, cheering you on. Those you'll find people. Yeah. And we'll talk about that. So it's talking about how it starts. Right. So yeah. How do we build it? So how do we build it? Someone's out there this is good. Who's like, I'm having my moment. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm evaluating my life, and I want to change something. Yeah. It's your environment. How do I get it going? Then So yeah, like your environment. What are you living in? So you got to remove those temptations. Dude, that one for me, I think it's like, so I have a sweet tooth, and I don't always need those calories. Mm-hmm. So not having stuff in the house, like if I don't have a bag of Doritos in my house, I ain't gonna eat a bag of Doritos. Right. But it's me being mindful of my environment, like my physical environment. Also living in a place, now this is not as easy, but living in a place where I can walk to the pool, go run or ride my bike literally from my house. I don't have to go anywhere. Back when I lived in Chicago, and I would drive 40 minutes to go ride my bike. I would drive 25 minutes if I was lucky to get to the pool. Like, getting out was super challenging, or just ate up time, which if you only have so much time in a week. So that physical environment, which could include what's in your house or where you live, depending on your goals, super helpful. Yeah. Yep. Remove the temptations, and then surround yourself with people who are chasing the same thing. That can help too. So if you're running a marathon, go find a buddy to run with who's running marathons. Yeah. And I was touching on it before when John said, that's so how do we build it? Choose your people. So, if there's somebody in your life who is always encouraging and checking in on you, like, lean into that person, because they're probably going to feed you when you need it. Right. So and they'll be stoked wisely to be part of it. So tell, those close people who are those people, tell them what you're working towards. Yeah. And they'll support it. Yep. Yeah. That'll set you up for success. Yes. What else? Start small is a good one. So I think don't make a mountain out of a molehill, and the big, like, oh, I can't,
I mean, this would be me, the negative, I can't be as disciplined as so-and-so, or I can't get to that because I'm starting from somewhere else, right? Whatever, pick your excuse. But it's about the little changes that add up over time. So that could just be, I'm going to go to the pool on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like in the morning.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to commit to. And it's 2 days a week. Maybe I'm going to be there for half an hour to start. Yeah. And that's it. I'm just going to go there. I'm going to see the clock at 6 a.m. and I'm going to get out of the pool when I see 6:30. And I'm going to do that on Tuesday and Thursday. That's small change. Yeah. But you do that and it will, like the idea is it'll spill over. Maybe you'll meet people there. You'll get fitter. You'll start to want to stay longer as you progress. Yeah. So don't build it up. Don't build discipline up in your head. Don't put discipline on a pedestal. Just do the small thing.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of experience in that.
Yeah. Building micro habits.
Just little things.
Yeah, it is. It's just little things. And it doesn't have to be flashy. So, the power of consistency over intensity wins. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't always have to be super hard. And that's something I'm still learning too. Especially as a high performer, I want to race fast. And sometimes you can get this misconception that I have to train harder and swim a little faster than I have before. And, you hear a lot of athletes on podcasts saying, well, I don't think there's any benefit to riding 200 watts for 4 hours anymore. So I ride 300 at 250 watts, and that's going to get me better. It's like, well, maybe not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think it just kind of leads to burnout. So if you're always trying to push the envelope, just be consistent. And I was thinking about this today. Haley Chura, shout out. You are a great example of somebody who's had an excellent career in athletics. She's swam since a little kid, 3-hour days.
Yeah.
Every day in the pool. Went to the Olympic trials twice in swimming, Olympic trials in the marathon. She's top 20 PTO athlete in the world. She's just had an amazing career, and I've swam with her for probably 13 years now.
That's wild.
Crazy. But you know what?
Time flies.
None of her swim sets are flashy, and they are all repeatable. Mm-hmm. And she's crushing it.
Yeah. She's always
It's nothing flashy.
Right.
But she's a power horse. She just, it's like threshold, speed, and very easy. And she's very disciplined at doing all three of those. And I was just thinking about it today in the pool, and I was like, Haley's a good example.
Yeah.
And it made me want to just lean into swimming very easy and then swim hard and just have a mix, but just keep showing up.
Yeah.
Like she's the old reliable, like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning. Yeah. No matter what, she is there.
Yep. Super consistent.
Yeah. So anyway, consistency over intensity. It doesn't always have to be super hard. Mm-hmm. When in doubt, zone one and out.
It's new. Get the t-shirt on TrainAnything.com.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good. Yeah. How about accountability and tracking?
Yeah.
So that's a good one. We talk journaling.
Yeah.
So journal out your thoughts, your programs. There's so many apps now.
Yeah.
Peaks.
Right. Training Peaks, turning stuff green, not just to turn it green, right? It's important that you are doing the right things or productive things. Yeah. But that does keep people disciplined. It builds a habit. Mm-hmm. Builds a habit. I've set this expectation. I'm going to do this thing on this day. And then you do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's that reminder in that app that keeps you accountable.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then, we mentioned this already, but the people support systems. So just find a crew to go with. It helps.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if you don't have it, there's so many options of community out there. Like if you're looking for a community, join TA Nation. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but we have a community where you can like just talk about things, talk about your training, and you know, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, so, and I'm sure there's a million other coaching out there that does it. It's like, just go find one.
Right. Yeah. Give yourself that support.
Yeah.
Super helpful.
Yep. So, and maybe I'm tracking, like, we talked about this, but I just bought the MyFitnessPal app for the year subscription, and it's a food logging app, and it is amazingly eye-opening how I am so behind on calories. I don't eat enough. So like for me, when I started logging all my food and my workouts, I was like 1,500, sometimes 2,000 calorie deficit in a day.
Yeah.
And then on my easy days, I'd be like plus, 200 calories. And I'm like, oh, okay. So it's an accountability, and it's real-time data. It's live.
Yeah.
And I'm learning how to fuel myself better as an athlete and also reach my racing goals in a healthy, safe way.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to get to 170 pounds. We talked about this.
Right. Yep.
And I need a 500 calorie deficit every day for 5 weeks.
Yep.
From the time I started to 5 weeks, and that'll get me there.
Yep.
And now I'm seeing like less fluctuation in my calorie deficit. So it's getting closer, but
managing it better.
But yeah, just having that accountability to an app, it's like versus just winging it.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm creating new discipline on logging food, and it's hard, and I don't like it all the time.
Right?
So
yeah.
But I think if I stick with it for a few months, it's just going to become automatic.
It becomes habit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, a little example there.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
Great one.
But what else?
Next one's my favorite.
Yeah.
Emotion versus commitment. This is for all you Goggins fans out there. This is where it's not about, I feel like doing it. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how you feel. Just go do it. You don't have to, you commit. You commit to something. And even saying out loud, I am going to the pool. I am waking up here. I am putting my workout there. And then following through in it. That's something you can train. And thinking about your sessions and what your habits, not just your sessions, but your daily habits as just an acceptance of this is what I do. Like this is who I am. This is how I operate. This is a ritual. I'm not doing it because I feel like it. Right?
Yeah.
I'm doing it because it's what I do.
That's right.
And just commit to that. Like distinguish that in your head. You want to build discipline? Distinguish what you're going to commit to regardless of how you feel. Put the commitment over the feelings. Go.
This is a motivating talk because I still have to ride an hour and it's 5:19.
How do you feel about that? I don't care.
Yeah, I know. I'm angry about it actually. You know me, I don't like working out after 5 p.m.
Oh boy.
I'll make it. Anyway, yeah.
You will, but he's committed.
I'm committed. Yeah, and then reward progress. So celebrate the little wins.
Yes.
We are awful about that, aren't we?
Yeah, we just keep
I know
plowing ahead. Plow, next thing, accomplish that, whatever. What's the next one?
The next one.
Bigger.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, we celebrate sometimes.
Yeah.
No.
Barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No, we don't.
All right, fine.
Sometimes.
We're working on it.
Sometimes.
But we're working on it.
Try
but that because of that nature of like if you right, you do need that positive reinforcement as you are ticking things off that you committed to, that you made a promise to yourself for doing. When you get to the other side of that, I mean, give yourself the kudos, give yourself the pat on the back, whatever it is, actually acknowledge it because your brain will feed off of that and then it will become easier the next time. And it will fuel the habits that you're building.
Yep.
So do it.
Yeah, man. Love that.
Yeah. So hopefully within that, there are some takeaways that you can apply in your own life and how to build some discipline, how to go from that point of, even if maybe you are a fairly disciplined person, but we can all, if we take that moment to say, what area of my life or training am I not being as disciplined as I could be in? I think we can all find that something.
For sure. And if you say you're the most disciplined person in the room, I don't think so.
You're wrong.
Yeah. you need to keep working on yourself because, well, I'm one of them. I'm trying to find more ways to not be more rigid, but more disciplined in my approach to work, to family, to training, to mind training, to, just keeping friendships and there's a lot. And there's opportunity to become more disciplined in certain areas.
Yeah.
And it's not rigid. It's you optimizing. I don't even like the optimizing.
You said it.
I said it. I'm going to commit. Optimizing your life, but a little bit.
Yes.
Yep. I don't like optimizing, but it's fine.
It's what we're doing. We're doing.
We're trying. We're training anything, baby.
That's right.
So, yeah, man.
All right. So how do people fall out of being disciplined?
Pitfalls?
Yeah. What are the pitfalls? What gets in the way of discipline?
Social media.
Yeah. I think that's a big one where I don't know whether it's just from a brain drain, scroll dump, useless time, like in terms of a pitfall. But I think it also because, the gram is the best 30 seconds of everyone's life as put on by them to promote, I don't know, ego or, right? It has that thing. And that it could cause you to judge yourself and create those feelings of like, oh, I'm not like that person. I can't be that person. Like it can create that negative thought pattern that stops you from starting.
Yeah. And I won't say the podcast.
Oh boy.
Unless you ask me to tell the podcast.
I don't know what you're going to say.
No. But there's some podcasts out there that will make you feel less if you aren't the 1%. So if you aren't racing at the top of the top of the top, you're chopped liver, and why are you even doing this? And that can crush your discipline. That can crush your spirit. So just be careful what you're listening to. Like, right, that goes back to your environment. Be careful who you're listening to. Be careful what you allow yourself to believe.
Yeah, back to that foundation. Belief.
Yeah. You have to have a strong belief in yourself, and don't let anyone tell you what you can and can't do and what's worth your time.
Yep.
So, yeah. Be careful what you're listening to, and then also like social media. I'll sit and watch a YouTube video maybe for too long, and then it's like, oh crap, 30 minutes has gone by. I should have been on my bike, So I think that, and if you are very time constrained and you had 2 hours and you're like, oh, I only have 90 minutes.
Yep.
Shame. No.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
External distractions.
So, anyway, I'm that guy.
Keep it tight.
There, so.
Keep it tight.
Yep. What else?
Internal factors. We talked about these a little bit, but just the sense of fear, the sense of putting yourself out there. Sometimes when people start on something new, or they have that moment where they're gonna make a change, or they're gonna do something different, and you have that internal like,
what if I don't get there?
Yeah. What if I put myself out there and I don't? Yeah. And that stops you from even going and taking those steps. Like that hurts. That hurts. Because I think, part of it is most people don't care, right? So they say, and it's true, most people are not thinking about you. at thinking about themselves. And when they think about you, it's for the 15 seconds you're in front of them, and then they generally move along. Now, obviously, your wife and people really close to you are probably thinking about you a little bit more, but even them, they're thinking about their own stuff too. So not letting that thought keep you from taking that step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And who are you when you're watching somebody put themselves out there? Are you the guy or girl saying, I want them to fail, let's watch them fail? Or are you watching to say, come on, let's watch them succeed? What person are you? Because if you're one of the two options,
don't be a troll.
Yeah, don't be a troll. Well, it just means you aren't busy enough. That's all it is. You don't have enough going on.
Seriously.
So, and you probably aren't chasing something big enough. So you take it out on somebody else. So, I don't know. Yeah, just, I don't know. What was I going with that? But fear of putting yourself out there and maybe failing or...
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
Don't let that get in the way.
Yeah, don't let it get in the way.
Which comes back to belief and purpose, right? Like, this is a talk about discipline, but it comes back to what do you believe? What do you believe you can do deep in? And then why are you doing it? What is that purpose? Like, that should get you to discipline. That's why we're talking about it.
Yeah, right.
Reset.
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, and then what else?
What do you got?
Let's do one more.
All right.
Emotional cycles, so lack of progress or discouragement. So, yeah, I guess.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, right.
There will be dark times.
But as long as you get back on track quick, if you fail or, yeah. Nothing happens as quick as you thought.
Right.
Just because think about somebody who's inspired you in your life. If they get a big injury, they're hit by a car and broke their back, or, they lost their arm, and then 5 years later, they're back out surfing without an arm, or, they're back out doing their sport that they love at the highest level. Name it. There's probably a million people who've had a story like that, who's inspired someone. So, and we're so time focused, right? We're on a clock. We're on a 12-hour clock throughout the day. We're on a 24-hour schedule. Like, okay, Monday through Sunday. And really, weeks rip by. They go by so quick. So if you can kind of like zoom back out, take that 10,000-foot view of your life when things aren't going well, and just kind of refocus. What am I doing right now that's going to help, a year from now? And it is you being disciplined and going on that little shakeout run that you promised yourself, or that easy ride, or that swim session, or So yeah, just remember your upset moment of like the month of suck is not that big in relation to your life and what's ahead of you.
Yeah.
There's more.
Yes. I love that. The notion in there of thinking about your future self, right? Like knowing that the moment you're in is temporary, and thinking, okay, in a year or in 3 months or in 2 weeks, I don't know, right? Like what's going to benefit future me? And having that be one of the things that can break you from the cycle.
Yep. That's right. Be proud of your future self.
That's right. And work for it today.
Work for it today.
By being disciplined.
Nice. That's great. Should we just close there? Bet we should close it out.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. So key points: discipline is a skill, not a personality trait.
Anyone can do it.
Anyone can do it, baby.
You just decide. Decide to do it.
That's right. Systems will beat willpower.
That's huge.
So
create those habits.
Yeah. And then anyone can get better with practice.
Bruh.
Come on.
Train anything.
Train anything, everyone.
We believe it. We believe it.
And we're living it. We're trying to get better ourselves. Yeah, man. And then anyone can get better with practice. So let's call to action. What are we gonna have our listeners do this week, bro?
Yeah, I think everyone should take inventory, do that reflection, and this could be a 5-minute exercise. Think through your fitness, your family, your relationships, your career, your health, diet, and just go through that and ask yourself, where could I be more disciplined? And maybe before that, if you've been listening to this podcast series, think about in each of those areas, what do you believe is possible? And then what do you have purpose or why? Why are you going to work towards something? And then apply the discipline filter to it and identify one little thing that you could be more disciplined about and then go do it.
There you go.
Just one thing. I mean, there's just a cornucopia of opportunity.
Are you not brushing your teeth every night? Start brushing your teeth every night.
That's a good one.
Are you not taking a shower every day? Start taking a shower every day.
Hygiene is a great way to start discipline. If you're slipping up there. That was not on our list, but I think it's a good one.
That's
Daily
right,
hygiene.
baby. Train anything.
It's important.
Train it.
Train it. Do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's move on to this bucket pull, huh?
Bucket pull. Another week without a bucket. We are slipping up, but we'll read it anyway.
Can somebody sponsor us and make a TA bucket, please?
We cannot afford a bucket.
We've been
What is it?
too busy to buy a bucket.
It's not made the priority list. But
I kind of like the boots. We could just keep using weird stuff in my garage.
yeah, we haven't used everything yet.
I got a lot of shoes over there.
A lot of stuff we can pull stuff out of. All right. This week's bucket pull.
Hit it.
In moments of intense effort or pain during training or competition, what keeps you from quitting? What are the mental strategies you employ?
What did we just talk about today?
What? This is like...
Oh my gosh. But yeah, holy cow. It is it's
practice.
Like the practice. It's having the belief, it's the purpose for your practice.
Yeah.
It's having a purpose for your practice and being disciplined and to see it through.
Yes. And and all of those promises kept. I think that is and we'll talk about performance. This is almost getting into the next podcast. I don't want to give it all away, but
it's a teaser.
Yeah.
Hit
it. In those moments, like building on the promises already kept to yourself gives you strength to continue pushing through. Like when you think back to when it has been harder or something you have built back from, or it's things that you have done, that you have accomplished, that you can lean on and push. So I think there's like the retrospective view of it. And then I think the other side of it is you could reach for the front end and say, well, what am I going towards? And that can drive you just the same, either way. Yeah. And maybe in different times you're pulling from where you've been when you got that relevant memory or that relevant experience. And other times you're pulling from where you're going.
Yeah.
Either end. But you got to you got to know what those things are. And I think that's some of the mental prep and even working through this framework that we're talking about. You got to be aware and intentional about what's going on between your head. And then you can push through this stuff.
And I think having little sayings during trainings, or mantras, can be anything. It could be something weird, but as long as it's going to keep you pushing, it could be like a weird song that you repeat in your head because it has a good tempo and it's keeping your legs moving or your arms moving at that, that pace that it needs to be.
That's a good one. Distraction.
For
instance, art of distraction.
It is.
Yeah.
We were doing 200 repeats last week. And I was singing Twinkle, 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 Little Star for the whole set.
You were not.
I was.
Oh, you have
I didn't
children.
tell anyone.
You have toddlers.
Dude.
Do you sing that song to them?
It was, huh?
Do you sing Asher, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star?
Sing it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the toddler dad move. For sure.
But it made me think, and I was swimming well and really strong. And I'm like, if you think you need music to motivate you through something, it's like you don't, because Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is the dumbest song for like.
I mean, it stood the test of time.
Being in the moment. I know, but you would think you'd be singing something else, you know. But yeah, it was just like twinkle.
Were you
twinkle,
doing? Is there emotions with that? No, I'm doing Itsy Bitsy Spider. Is that maybe next week you can do Itsy Bitsy Spider and let me know how that goes?
Yeah,
if it hits different.
I was using that one too. Yeah, seriously. I intermixed the two songs.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Well, that's where my head was at, so it must be a common.
That's
common thing.
Yeah, I was actually intermixing two songs. But the way I was singing it, it was just tempo with my arm turnover, and it got it up. So anyway, you don't need intense music.
That's a real strategy.
Yeah.
That is a practical. We all know that song.
Yeah.
But I think that distraction from the pain, right? You're like, oh, I'm singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. No one's ever in pain when they're singing that.
What's the thing? Is it right? It's like, because I've been on both ends where I'll be yelling at myself, like David Goggins style, and it works. You know, it gets me through. But I find myself more tense when I'm doing that versus like a chill song like that. You have to be relaxed in a way, you know. But you also have to keep on the gas,
right?
So I don't know. It's
great.
Yeah, pretty funny.
All right.
Anyway,
Love it.
Mantras.
Yeah.
Keep them going.
Cool. Well, I do believe.
Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please
love me do. And that's our show.
Thanks for watching.
I think it was better second time around.
I'd say.
Yeah.
All right. Let us know in the comments.
Like and subscribe.
See you later. Bye.
Out.